is a nurse. ROM, BSN.
Oh, we can talk
Don't do that.
we can talk about the issue. We can talk about nursing. Let us surround postmortem. Iku Mohbad now. Postmortem sign. Show her money. Show her more postmortem sign.
If my sister analyze this thing.
You know, I'm a
my
scientist.
Sister is girl.
Me, I'm a scientist. So I'm a scientist. But sister, call your sister. Call your sister back. Thank God. That's why I like some people. Ah, God. Call your sister, please. Let me speak to her about postmortem. Wow. It's about to go down. Oh God, Baba fast. Oh my God, I hope they enter heaven. I hope Baba fans enter heaven. Baba fans, I hope they enter heaven.
Ask her a question.
Yes, is she on the call?
She listen to you.
Yeah, hello, dear sister. I was just wondering if we can talk about postmortem science. Do you know about the postmortem science?
About what? The postmortem science?
Yes, there are actually 4 kinds of postmortem science. I don't know whether we can talk about it. Do you know them?
Yeah, we can talk about it, but this might not necessarily be a good time. But what do you want to know about it, though?
Yeah, no, actually, I do analyze it. I do analyze, about, I do analysis about a postmortem science. Like when a person dies, the things that immediately, occur to them in the first few stages of decomposition. Like, for example, we have what they call the pallor mortis, like pallor mortis, algor mortis. Do you have an idea
Let her
of...
talk. You asking her question, you are talking. And you say you want to know if I have
I'm listening. No, I'm listening. Let her talk. I'm listening. Go on.
Hold on. Jackie, talk. Speak up. Okay. Oh, yeah, go on. Go on. Go on.
Yeah, I'm listening to her.
Yes, I'm listening to you. You were saying something about the stages of that's the stages of death, right?
Sure. Yeah, so I said, do you have an idea about the 4 postmortem signs?
I mean, I'm a nurse, so yeah, I'm not gonna say how do I put it? I'm not specialized, on these, but yes, as a nurse, I know about postmortem science and the stages involved in death.
Okay. Yeah, can we talk about it in details? I mean, pallor mortis. What do you understand by pallor mortis?
Pallor mortis.
Yes.
That's one of the stages of death, right? Like the physiological and biological changes that happens when one dies.
Mm-hmm. So what stage of death is pallor mortis?
Pallor mortis. Let me see. I know they're hold on. I know they're like I think 4 stages. Pallor mortis, that's when the person becomes pale, right? That's when the person becomes pale. The skin becomes cold, maybe due to loss of circulation.
Yeah, sure. Like the first stage is the first stage of death. When a person dies, I mean, the circulation stops. No longer, the circulation doesn't continue any longer. So, which that then that activates the second stage, which is algor mortis, when the temperature drops down. Then we have rigor mortis.
That's that rigor mortis. That's when the color of the skin starts to change.
No. Rigor mortis is stiffening. The body stiffens.
No, rigor mortis is stiffening. That's what I'm saying. Rigor mortis is stiffening.
Yes.
Rigor mortis. That's the hypostasis and settling of blood. That's when the blood settles in the skin. Then the person, what's it called? the blood pools in the lowest part of the body. That's when blood starts to like seep out from, all those orifices, like the pools.
Which of the motis? Rigor mortis or livor mortis? Which one are you talking about?
Sorry?
Are you talking about rigor mortis or livor mortis?
Livor mortis. Rigor mortis is stiffening. The person becomes stiff.
Livor mortis is the fourth stage. Is the last one, the fourth stage.
It settles down under the skin.
Exactly. Like where some decoloration start happening, like blood moves to the lower part of the body due to gravity.
The decoloration is the blood settling under the skin. The blood is congealed, it settles under the skin. Then the skin becomes bluish, and the blood begins to the lower extremity. That is why they usually when you're doing last office. Do you know what last office is?
No, sure.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you're doing last office, that is why you have to block all the orifices. That explains why they put cotton wool in the nose, they put cotton wool if the person is a woman, they put it in the vagina. Because all the
You mean in the vagina, yeah. They put it in the vagina.
Yeah, sorry?
Yes, sure. Go on, continue.
I can hear you.
No, I hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. So I said that is why you block the orifices, so that the blood that is pooling in the lower extremities don't leak out to make a mess.
Sure. Do you have any idea about the Mohbad case? Has your sister been talking about the Mohbad case?
Can you stop asking the question you asking now? Bye. Finish. You say logometi and logom. Abi ekotoni or February.
Scientists like our scientists ni wa.
Engage you because for me to say my own blood sister, you talk to her. Abba, don't do that now. Abba,
wait. Show me rewa to lock when you
driving. You want police to hold her? Ha! You pay ticket money. Double.
Why not? How much alone is motion son?
Kiloku. Stay ahead. Is it good to pay evil for evil?
Thank you very much. May God bless you for that question you ask. There's one thing that I always say sometimes, right? It's good for us to learn about the Bible. Bible said that God created us in his own image and in his likeness. Are you listening, my brethren? Are you listening? May God bless you. So now, if the Almighty God that punishes us for our sin, he has given us many chances for us to repent, and we don't repent, what does he do? He punishes us. God can give us everlasting punishment. God can give us temporal punishment. It depends on God. Now, we human beings, because we are reasonable people, okay, it makes sense that when people commit an offense, it makes sense that they get punished for it. That's why we have the court of law, okay, whereby when you offend me, you do something that is against the law, I have the right to take you to court. If I don't take you to court, I may decide to give you a little punishment myself. Some people, they beat their kid in the home. Why do parents flog their children at home? They don't hate them. They only teach them a lesson that they can never forget. It does not mean evil for evil, but that is the language they understand. In Yoruba, they say something. I am somebody who have learned from the Quran, from the Bible, and from the Yoruba tradition, and also from Western tradition. In Yoruba, they say something. Ọmọ mi wà, ọmọ ẹgbà, ọmọ mi wà, ọmọ ojú, tẹ́ bá fojú bá sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí àti iye. Ọmọ mi wà, ọmọ inú, tẹ́ bá dé fẹ́nu bá sọ̀rọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn ò dáa, ó máa stop. Sure, you understand? So people are different. So, but one thing is this: I like Jesus Christ said something. Jesus Christ said, "Do ye unto others what others should do to you in the gospel. I don't know whether you remember. Nǹkan tí ẹ bá fẹ́ kàn ṣe fún ẹ, ìwọ má ṣe ṣe sí ọmọ ẹnì kejì ẹ. Ye mama sekete masakanta. It's the spirits flowing.
What you don't want them to do to you, don't do it to other.
Thank you very much.
Okay, how about you? You yourself. You are doing it to Mr. Joseph Aloba. If they do it to you, they do back to you, right? What you are, you Papayano. How what you are doing to Baba Mohbad every day?
Don't bring Baba Mohbad into this. Don't bring Baba Mohbad.
No. Me, I put it to you now, very clear, very clear thing. How what you do every time? Somebody pick it, man. Willy, there, not talking about Willy, not time. Willy, the wife, that person that he married, to John Shea, TB, they are together, one John left for all the time. He husband is bad. She not talking one day for justice for Mohbad.
No, Buzara.
They say when let me tell you, they say when you live in your father's house, you live in your mother's house, you go and marry, you all become one. Are you listening to me? Mohbad and Willy, they do in marriage, they become one, the traditional.
Are you saying you agree that Mohbad married Wunmi? Are you saying you agree?
Me, I not agree because that one is Jingolo. You understand? But normal thing. If they say anyone, if we want to say it the way it is, let's say me, I don't know how to do like this. I don't do it. When everybody gather, one or two gather, they carry something egbao, awamuyawo. That one in the Bible. That's the one God for what see, you understand? But now the husband is bad. Do you understand what me are saying? The husband is bad.
That's why you're wicked now. You don't see what the video don't share for one. Like if it's Timothy kiss comfy. Timothy kiss comfy. Emi ati Baba Mohbad and she kissing competition. Like me and Baba, we are both kissing comfy and Bukky Jason. So let's see which one. It will look ta. Watch.
You have time. Ariano, torí Ọlọ́run. How did you do this? Oh my God, it looks real.
Yes, and it's so funny.
Ariano is a young one, sorry. Oh, they will look real. Ajé. Ariano ti yàyàkuyà lórí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì. Yeah. Ariano, how did you do this thing?
You don't press.
Ariano ti yàyàkuyà. Allah.
They want to do what now. They say they want to. Between me and my man, they are women. Na Veron and the only one who
come. How do you do this thing? I want to know you do that.
Because the Aparano showed this thing, I don't laugh. I was driving.
No big coffee that go drag me. I still went to a club when coffee. Don't big guy.
It looks real. That is very real.
It started kitchen. Your papa.
Aparano to go see beyond your yeah.
Beyond your name. Just beyond your leg. Bàbá kò bí ọ̀rọ̀ wọn ni.
Ọyàn ni.
Òun gan ló tẹ̀ wá bá Aparano fúnra rẹ̀. Ó ti wà motion. Ààrẹ ti gbẹ̀kan.
Olúwa rẹ̀.
Hey! Eyin.
Woto Pro Max. You not for anybody well.
Papariano. Ọlọ́run náà ṣàánú ayé ẹ̀. Àwọn náà máa fi ẹsẹ̀ ṣe wòtòwòtò tó bá ti sùn.
Oh God.
Ó dẹ̀ wá
The day I
lókun
saw this,
Ọlọ́run.
the first day Aparano did this, I laughed like they were looking at me at work. Pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Aparano ti fẹ́ pa mí.
Everybody tap.
He looks so real.
Oh God.
But why are they actually dragging people, really? Why? Are we going to continue dragging different people, different stories, different... see, your brother they don't give him a kábíyèsí of orí afẹ́fẹ́ now. Arifa ti jọba orí afẹ́fẹ́ lè ní ṣé orí Papariano. Wọ́n ti ṣe kábíyèsí orí afẹ́fẹ́. Orí ìrànwọ́ látàárọ̀.
Arifa ò lè jọba níbi tí Arifa ò lè
Wọ́n
jọba
fi
níbi tí
jọba lórí afẹ́fẹ́ lè ní wọ́n ṣe kábíyèsí o kọ́ba pé even this person was there Yomi Fabiyi wọ́n ní kádé pẹ́ lórí kí bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ ọba rí afẹ́fẹ́ Arifa ló jọba rí afẹ́fẹ́ jẹ́ ti rí.
In real life.
Life na it was life, yes.
You know, I mean real life lójú ayé physical.
No orí afẹ́fẹ́
No, on live,
just
ní
like this
TikTok.
online on TikTok like this. Òun náà lọ́jọ́ orí ọba orí afẹ́fẹ́ lórí TikTok. Wọ́n ṣe kábíyèsí o.
Baálẹ̀
So
lè ní.
kábíyèsí wá ní pé ó ní
Ọba ti wà nìyẹn.
no kábíyèsí wá sọ yìí pé ó ní Papariano ni òun ni baálẹ̀ òun Arifa wá sọ pé òun ni ọba orí afẹ́fẹ́. Yay! They do kábíyèsí for am now. Yay! It is well. Baálẹ̀ yes. Baálẹ̀ ni Papariano. Òun lọ bá wọn dẹ̀ ó ti jáde sórí oṣù tí rí adé orí ẹ̀ funfun ni. Ṣé orí Papariano?
Àwọn baálẹ̀ náà máa ń dádé náà.
Ṣé àwọn baálẹ̀ máa ń dádé ni? No, ìrùkẹ̀rẹ̀ mi.
Wọ́n máa ń ní ìrùkẹ̀rẹ̀ àtìlẹ̀kẹ̀ lọ́rùn.
Ìrùkẹ̀rẹ̀ àtìlẹ̀kẹ̀ wọn kì í dé adé ọba ló máa ń dádé.
Òun náà ó lọ fà náà. Àwọn baálẹ̀ àtọba náà máa ń ṣe.
Nǹkan tí ọba bá dẹ̀ ti sọ lábẹ́gẹ́ àwọn baálẹ̀ máa mú àmọ̀ràn wá ni ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọmọ ní Papariano yóò ṣé nǹkan tí
Wàhálà ti wà.
No, it was fun o. Ó ń ṣe àkànfin ṣe but it
Ó tó
was
jọ́
fun.
mẹ́ta tí mo gòkè lórí justice for Mohbad.
Ẹ wo gbogbo ìgbà kọ́lé yẹn máa pariwo
It is
no
well.
play. It's good. Today everybody was just laughing. It was fun.
Àti kan fi rí kíní yìí kan fi kò tiẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Ṣé kò like image yìí ni ó dẹ̀ make sense o.
Tani Papariano,
Ẹran yóò ṣogbo.
you two talk true. Who they go do like this when go dey happy?
No, ilé ò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ bad now.
Ó wá ní pé ṣé inú
Wọ́n ṣe
ọdún náà.
máa.
Àní kí tó bá gbá ẹ mú ọmọ department Alágbọ̀n Ìkòyí. Petition of threat to life, malicious damage. This is very tiny. Sorry. Malicious damage of properties valued to the sum of 5 million naira, assault occasioning harm, oppression, and conduct likely to cause breach of peace against Mohbad. Here the people Mohbad wrote against one, Sam Larry Elegushi, which is not Oba Elegushi, 2, Elele, Obele, and others. All right. In the petition, Mohbad said, I of the above name and address, a law. Mohbad did not write his petition against Oba Elegushi. Sam Larry is using Elegushi. I mean, just as his guide name, as his nickname, is using it. So that is how people call him. That's why Mohbad added Sam Larry Elegushi. I of the above name and address, a law-abiding citizen and a musician, bring to your notice the assault and threat to my life by the above mentioned persons. That Sam Larry Elele Obele. Elegushi is not there. On the 25th June 2023, while having a video shoot with another artist by name Zlatan Ebile, the above mentioned persons, numbering about 15, led by Samilare Legushi, invaded the premises with dangerous arms such as guns, cutlasses, etc., where I was shooting video and scattered the whole process of the shooting. Who scattered the place? Is it Oba Legushi or Samlare Legushi? Samlare Legushi. Okay. Now, scattered the whole process of the shooting, damaged the equipment, damaged the equipment I was using for the shooting, valued about 5 million naira, and started threatening my life, which in the process they became violent and assaulted me, which I sustained injuries but narrowly escaped. Attached to this petition is the set pictures, total amount I paid for the shooting they have destroyed is 8 million naira, which is not refundable. However, during the assault, they were boasting that they work for Oba Elegushi and that they have been asked to deal with me for reason best known to them, which till date they are still threatening to kill me if seen. Sir, I call on your good office to save my life from the above mentioned persons and bring them to book. Thank you for your timely intervention. Can I address this, or somebody want to quickly talk about this? All right. You see, in as much as I'm trying to be fair.
Mariano, hold on, please. Give me one.
All right.
Thank you. Like what you just read now. Let's now assuming Sam Larry just called the name of the Oba, and if the Oba does not actually know anything about it, at this point, I believe the Oba should sue Sam Larry.
He has done so.
He has done so, right?
Petition Sam Larry and Mohbad the same day.
The same day. So what punishment did they give to Sam Larry? They let him go.
Petition him now, like come and substantiate, come and clear why are you using my name, all of those things.
Did he clear the reason why he's doing that?
That he wasn't arrested. Baba Mohbad said some things that those that kill his son, they are in the petition. And Olegu's name was mentioned there. And he took petition Baba Mohbad. Does Baba has any evidence? So the same way they released Baba after he begged, maybe Sam Larry too would have begged and they would have let him go too.
But this is a murder case. You cannot say somebody begged you and let that person go freely.
Wait. Don't say murder case. That case is before Mohbad died. It's not murder case.
Okay, now Mohbad is no more.
It's not take it as a murder case. If we're talking about murder case, it should be new investigation. New investigation about how Mohbad died. Has to show that.
Okay. Let me ask a question. But I will not say something that you will not understand. Are you not saying at this point now, this petition that you read that way, you're all listening to now, has nothing to do with that Oba at all?
No, that's why I said that I wanted to address with all fairness to Oba Elegushi. Okay. Mohbad has raised a very important concern. And I think if Confi is quoting this, I think it's making some sense there. If she quotes this, let me read it to you. It says, however, during the assault, they were boasting that they work for Oba Elegushi and that they have been asked. So Mohbad is reporting what was said by Samilari and the people that came with Samilari. Mohbad is accusing Samilari and the people that came that in his presence they told him that they were sent to come and deal with him by somebody. Mohbad did not mention the person. Mohbad said, however, during the assault, they were boasting that they work for Oba Elegushi and that they have been asked to deal with me. Mohbad is saying that Samilari and the people that came were boasting that they were sent by Oba Elegushi to come beat him up. That's what this statement is saying. This is Mohbad's claim that I read now. Let me take it again. However, during the assault, they were boasting that they work for Oba Elegushi and that they have been asked, who did they work for? And the person asked them, they have been asked to deal with me for reason best known to them. Now, this is one-sided allegation. Okay. Now, does this indict Oba Elegushi? No. But did Mohbad tell what he saw? Yes. Mohbad said what he saw, he witnessed in his petition. That in front of me, they were beating me not because I was holding Samilari money. They were beating me for reasons best known to them. That they were sent by Oba Elegushi, which they work for, to be fair to Mohbad. Okay? And now to be fair to Oba Elegushi, whatever Mohbad said, Mohbad is no longer there right now. Now, who is the live witness? Who is the alive witness? Or can Mohbad prove it in his video? In the video that Mohbad has as evidence, did any of them mention Oba Elegushi in that video? I don't think yes. Now, Ibile Zlatan was there. Can Ibile Zlatan come today and say that truly Mohbad was correct? If there is no evidence that those guys claim that they were sent by Oba Elegushi, Mohbad petition will be cancelled. Now, somebody have to be there as a witness to defend Mohbad's statement that indeed I was there and Samilari and this person, they boasted that they work for Oba Elegushi, and on that ground they beat Mohbad. So such claim has to be backed by evidence, not just by petition. Petition is not a self-evidence. What did you use to support your petition is what matters. So now again, and to be fair again to Samilari, I've been fair to Mohbad. Support. I say Mohbad said what you heard. I've been fair to Oba Elegushi. Okay. That. Papayano. Please wait, let me mention the three. I've been fair to Oba Elegushi that there's no evidence, there's no video so far that shows that he sent anybody to go bully Mohbad, not to go beat Mohbad. Now, to be fair to Samilari, has Samilari anywhere confirmed that he is sent? If Samilari is saying, I was never sent, don't mind Mohbad, I never mentioned Oba goes scot-free. The only thing that can bring Oba here is Samilari. And if Samilari say I didn't mention Oba, then Mohbad has to prove that Samilari mentioned Oba. Mohbad, because Yomi can easily go to police, but when it comes to going to court, we need lawyer. So there was mismanagement in all those areas. I mean, it is a way.
Yeah, because the reason why I asked you that question,
I can defend Yomi on 3 seconds video as much as I can anytime, any day, but on other stuff, I'm not part of the police.
You know why I asked you that question is basically because every funds that he has raised so far is for a particular purpose. It's not about just be putting money.
It's not supposed to be so. It's not supposed to be so. A foundation supposed to raise money from the public and channel that money into even other cases. Like for example, all the money Yomi received from the previous work that he has been doing, right, in other cases, that money was supposed to be sufficient enough to still spend it in Mohbad case, even before people who paid money inside.
Yeah, but remember he said when he first fired.
It's not just that, okay, we want to do this, we contribute for it. That's not how foundation work.
Oh,
Strong.
Paparano, remember.
That's like sending somebody on an errand that, hey boy, go do this, boy, go do that, boy. That's not correct.
So now in the Western world, that's how it works. Because on the monthly
It doesn't
basis,
work like that, sorry.
Wait.
Sorry,
No.
it doesn't work like
You didn't
that.
let me land now. I'm backing what you just said now. That is not about when they need money that they'll be raising funds, right? Because here, all these foundations, right? People put money in there voluntarily. You don't even have to come to the public to say you need money for your foundation.
Like
that you have
Berekete
this
as well.
project.
Even in Berekete Foundation,
So
Oriomi
people
Hamzat.
put in money into their account.
E.g., Berekete Oriomi Hamzat, who put money voluntarily. Oriomi Hamzat don't like come out and be asking for money like that, including Berekete. There's already money in the account.
Exactly. Yeah,
Whenever
because people are donating. People are donating
Exactly.
without even asking. Because here,
So
you set up direct debit. You set up direct debit to pay from some
Yomi was in the previous case,
charity.
right? It was in the previous case. It was in the previous case, right? The people donated in that previous case.
Yeah, I believe so.
What happened to the remaining of the money? Why not bring it to this
How would
case?
you know if there was any money remaining? Because the case was ongoing, right? The case was ongoing. Look, Paparano, like I said, you believe in what you believe in. You're saying you're saying it as if you know for sure that there is some money
But I'm
remaining in the account.
I'm telling you, it is wrong. It is wrong
But
that whatever
remember-
Yomi wants to
but
do,
remember when
people
he
will
first
have to
joined
pay for
justice
it,
for
pay for this,
Mohbad.
pay for that. There should be money. See, okay, see, this is the same thing we're having Mohbad. Mohbad is trying to act like a foundation, and it's not the foundation. He's trying to act like, okay, I can use the money however I want. Mohbad comes today and said that, okay, what I received was just 2 million, okay, and I'm going to give my accountability to the government. How do you know? That's darkness. You guys like me in darkness. There's not that Yomi can bring out his account sheet if he wants. There is no law that says that he must only show to the government. No. When Very Dark Man was dragged about his foundation, you know Very Dark Man was dragged about his foundation. Very Dark Man is answerable to nobody about how money comes to his foundation. But what did he did as a transparent guy? He went in there, print all the shit and create a site and show them this is all the money contributed and this is how I spent it. You clear yourself from shenanigans. You give yourself. Now what will evil people say about you? You see, transparency should be promoted at all cost. It will eliminate room for scams. It will eliminate it. You will know what you're paying for, you know what you're getting. Very Dark Man did that. And that will increase his credibility. More people will now put in more bigger money because they understood that this is somebody who is transparent and who's not carried away by whatever money that is there. That doesn't sit as his own money. Now, when most foundations in Nigeria, they open foundations for scamming. If you don't know, let me tell you. Okay? Let's say, for example, I don't want to mention African Television and be scrutinizing this foundation. If money comes through all these foundations, that's why they go. Most of them, they like to go to rich cases that are rich, that there's money in it. They don't just go to cases that doesn't have money. There are so many cases happening in Nigeria. It is only Nigerian foundations who are very selective of which case to go.
Papariano, as Kokun, I'm not saying, like accountability is in cogent, okay? But has Kokun Foundation ever presented his bank statement to the public before?
I mean, he will not do that. He will never do that.
Okay, so what are we talking about? Most charities
But
here,
he can do that. He can do that to clear the doubt.
Because
there are so many people who believe that. There are people who believe that more money has entered into his account, even when he's saying more money have not entered. He can clear them.
When money is being donated to a foundation, you don't see what they're doing with your money. Yeah, you have the right to question them. Okay, but when you see that, okay, that we're donating for this reason, and you see the effect of it, okay, of your donation, then I don't think you should have any doubt.
Yeah, no, but situation where people are,
because even here,
no. Wait. Please, please, let me answer that. Situation where people feel like they have donated enough, right? Let's say, for example, I donated $5,000. You donated $3,000, somebody $2,000, okay? And all this money, we all knew how much we donated. But at the end of the day, let me say the owner of the foundation said, I only received $1,000 and I've spent this much, I've done this much, and I want to still do this and that, and I need another $1,000. Somebody, the person who dropped $5,000 will feel like, what? What's going on here? Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Exactly. So situations like that where there's already a mayhem, just clear them out, just print it out, everything. I mean, clear them
Yeah,
out.
but he hasn't even said he won't
Like
do
how,
the
that's
accountability.
what I'm saying, that you don't even have to wait. When you do things like that, it brings you integrity. You don't have to. Like you have, let me tell you something, right? Me, Papayano, let me say I'm collecting money right now. Much money. And I think that the money was not enough and I still have much to do. And people don't understand. They are thinking I'm collecting millions. Okay? I will easily clear that. For me to collect more, I will show them, guys, this is what I collected so far. And it was not enough. This is what we did. Okay? And we need to do much. We need to do more. We need money. Money will come immediately, very quickly. That's the best way to get money
But
in the
in
public.
this world, Paparano he hasn't ever said that he's not gonna do accountability. But in
It is
this
not
world,
about, see, let me tell you something. It is not about later. For him to get more money now, let him first clear the things that people are accusing him of first. If, imagine Yomi comes out to them and he shows a statement of account, how all money came in and how much was received, and he explained it the way he used that money. And he now demand for more money. People will contribute. They will contribute immediately. They won't even doubt anything. People will go with shame. You see, you have to, transparency is the policy here. When you're dealing with the public, you have to keep it clean. And people will still give you much tip than you expect. What Nigerians should not be doing is to be devising method to get money from people. That's wrong. Say it the way it is. Somebody can just wake up. Look at Very Dark Man. What is getting Very Dark Man rich is truth and transparency. Like, even me, like, you must begin to like Very Dark Man and trust him, whether you like it or not. He has cleared the doubt of many people who want to do shit. There are people who want to bring you down, and you know where you're going. Clear their doubts, so that next time they don't doubt you again. Don't even say later I will do it. Immediately do it and clear it. Like Baba Mohbad right now, nobody can contribute into him again because we have seen that the man is a scam. Ordinary accountability, Baba cannot give us. Where was autopsy done? Baba cannot tell us. Toxicology, where was it done? Baba cannot tell us. DNA, what is the hope? We are in silence. Do you understand? People should understand what they call integrity. And that's why you hardly see me support people. Because can they live up to that? If me, I'm bringing my own good mind, calling my fans, everybody, hey, when I stood against the GoFundMe, I knew how it affected the GoFundMe. You are back here on my platform for hours. I don't own the public, but public are very